event right here where I found it. It's right here. It's on the website. I've got the exclusive live stream of the event right here. Checking it out. I'm watching some other people watching the event over here on my screen, and we are going to be doing the event. So everybody hit the like, subscribe, and event. So let's see if we can get this event going here. So. So yeah, I think we are doing good. We are 8 minutes away from the event. So we are doing good. I'm going to share the event. Over here, I'm going to share the event. And stuff. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. So maybe. Yeah, I got some people quiet over here talking. Erick is he's using his other microphone here, but since they're both going to be sitting up front, he's switching to a regular wireless microphone so that his sound should be live. Maybe I can zoom in. Oh, you can buy the event on eBay. That's the thing. Maybe I could buy buy tickets to the event on eBay. Are they doing do a car, the Tesla car event? Everybody sitting in their cars. We do have another, this is a real supercharger that was on display in Tesla stores several years ago. We had a fake supercharger that Erick built out of fiberglass years ago before we got this one. And that's where it is connected in the wall connector. So when you plug this car in every day, it's only a supercharging after in the grass, but it's just a high power. Oh, somebody's asking if testing, one, two, three. Will have laser wipers. That's a funny question, but we don't know yet. I don't know. That is something that Tesla has a patent for, but I don't know if we'll see that just yet. Erick did notice though recently when our friends at Roger our new one Model Y a little over a week ago, they have some upgraded wipers compared to the Model Y wipers. I think I did put it on Mimble's only live stream. A live chat, so let me make sure that everything is good to go as far as we have 6 minutes remaining. We have 6 minutes remaining on here, and so we will hopefully be seeing some fun stuff coming up. Okay, no, whoa, whoa. That's maybe like 20. Whoa, somebody I had before. That's maybe like $20. Oh my god. Oh, that's even more. Holy crap, y'all. Okay, I guess I don't need this boom mic anymore, because we are both loud up here. I'm so excited. Jesus Christ. So I'm checking the audio and everything. So anyways, we are literally almost broke. I'm gonna put it back here on the shelf so we don't. No, just sit right here. It's fine. I can get it. Okay, so anyways, we're about 5 minutes away if Tesla's on time. We're very rarely on time. So you can see it. Everything is viewable.
So.
Rides around the test track in and we actually got the right to that test track way back in 2017 at the Model 3. First Model 3s to
Yeah, super exciting. Yeah, my company is like they completely repaved the thing. Don said I need a drink to calm down. I'm a little wound up because of the plumber issue that I have to deal with. So, yeah. Let's see here. Somebody said refresh at the time off. No, it's not.
How we afford so many Teslas. Well, basically, there's actually three of us in the household, and
I mean, our roommate Scott's only about one.
he only got one total, though we have bought 12 Teslas over the past 5 years. The federal tax credit really helped a lot, but also there's a tax credit in the state of Colorado which really helped a lot. And with all those cars, we probably got at least one of those cars for free if you add up all of the tax credits. Because if you got 60,000 or so on the federal and
But I mean, a lot of
60,000 on
it
state.
to think about is more of we don't have them all still. Like we traded them in or sold them, so it's not necessarily that. But again, like I kind of went into this a little bit on Twitter because some people asked me about it. I started hustling and started my own businesses.
Well, not you gotta be clear with fun hustling because that usually can happen.
Okay. I would like mow lawns and like shovel driveways when I was like I don't even know, 16, 13. And then I started some of my own businesses. Those are doing well. I mean, my own businesses are to the point where I'm kind of at like the breaking edge of what I am doing. And
So here we go.
And I think the biggest thing for me is having multiple streams of income.
So yeah, I always wanted to get me a Tesla. I always think the technology and everything is really interesting, and I think the technology and everything is interesting. I think that I'm practicing on doing the technology things. I mean, because of my disabilities and everything, it seemed like a little bit harder than most people, but I can do it. Anybody, and if somebody want to help me become part of the social media company, I want to collaborate with other people and do things and talk about technology and talk about how to make the world a better place and just use my influence to make the world a better place. So that's cool. It's funny how like the numbers are backwards right here on the actual screen, and then the actual live stream of the video actually what I see on the screen is actually a little bit.
Get you some in person. Well, thanks to Chris, we will be having as soon as Elon goes on stage. Well, thanks for that. Oh my.
Well, at least these people are responding. This one guy is responding, doing a good job of responding to. So the people,
30 seconds.
D Erick. So it's like D, Erick, A-E, Erick. And so I'm watching over here, and also I'm watching. And then also watching Now You Know.
Good enough that they actually don't need the Plaid S anymore. And that kind of makes sense in that the Plaid Plus was kind of in between what the next gen Roadster is going to be offering performance-wise and what the Plaid S is going to be offering. And
so yeah.
At that price point, I think that they still have the Plaid Plus, so I mean that would really cut into their next gen Roadster. So they basically said it was good enough, and they eliminated the Plaid Plus. So we're hoping that means though that the Plaid
13 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Live stream will start soon. Alright, so we'll start soon.
So somebody just said 16 minutes late. Originally, the event was supposed to start at 8:30 Pacific, but they sent an announcement earlier that said it was actually coming at 8:15. So, just go ahead and It's fine. For the countdown. So live stream will start 9:15. That's weird. It says Mountain Time because they're Pacific, and so that's odd that they're showing Mountain Time. But it is. Their countdown has elapsed. Where was it from your last trip? Upstairs? Did you look on the counter? I'll run up really quick. Are you still?
Might have to turn the. Use.
Okay,
It was outside because it died when I was washing the cars this weekend. Oh well, we're gonna watch it on here, and we'll just have to eat ourselves. But someone said delayed 15 minutes.
Maybe, I don't know. Again, it was originally said it's going to start at 8 or 7:30 Pacific, and they moved it up to 7:15. And as we see, the
Yeah.
Somebody said they did update it, so it is delayed by 15
again,
minutes.
interesting.
I would say I'm surprised, but my detective would determine that is a lie.
Try to refresh. Somebody said that it. Are you watching? You might want to open another window too, because we have seen in the past that sometimes the official.
I appreciate everybody being here,
Yeah.
helping me watch my live stream, watching the event. I'm a small YouTuber, so and I really appreciate everybody coming out to this event. Please, thank you for choosing Eric the Goat Guy for your Tesla watching event.
But to be expected, the event's never really started. But that's okay.
Very true.
And to those of you just joining in this, I'm David, this is Eric, we are Derek, and we are Tesla enthusiasts. We've been making videos for the last 5 years. We've always developed Tesla for years. And we have a Plaid Plus, which is recently canceled, on order. We have a Plaid S on order and a Plaid X on order. So we're waiting to see what's going to happen. And we did get a call from Tesla last week where they asked if we wanted to convert that canceled Plaid Plus over to a Plaid, but at the time they hadn't canceled the Plaid Plus yet, so we didn't go ahead with that offer, not knowing they were going to cancel the Plaid Plus. Clear. So we're waiting to see, what news we hear tonight, and to determine if we will convert that Plaid Plus over to a regular Plaid and go with that instead of the long range.
Yeah.
But again, there's some. I think we need to see those 450 miles to consider switching it over. Otherwise, we're just going to stick to the long range. And again, we do still have the Model X ordered as well. And with that,
Yeah, so far, nothing.
okay, and BD Country 1 says no Cybertruck. We actually do have reservations in for 2 Cybertrucks. We originally ordered the dual motor Cybertruck because that was supposed to be coming out before the tri-motor one. But then after a bit, we decided to go ahead and put in a reservation for the tri-motor one as well, just in case it came out first. And I think we really do want the tri-motor just because it has over that 500-mile range. And so hopefully that one comes out first and just get one Cybertruck. Maybe we get both and put one.
I mean, I don't know when it's going to come out.
Let other people experience the Cybertruck without having to buy it.
So they've taken covers off of some of the cars.
Is that the crimson red?
Oh wait, that's the.
Oh, that's an old.
That's the
original
original.
prototype. We've seen this one. Basically, if you take a tour of the factory there, so that would be like signature, right?
Yeah.
So basically, when you do a tour of the factory there in Fremont, this was at the beginning of the tour where they kind of show the history of the Tesla Model S.
Yeah.
And this was like one of the very original prototypes from like what 2011 or something like that.
Long ago, and here's kind of the back how progressed.
Yeah.
You can see that actually didn't look half bad, but they made it much more
So
aggressive.
this is the history. So then it goes to regular.
This probably because you can tell.
So this is
these
really
have-
awesome.
That's
that
probably
you
the
can
first
see
production ones with still
the
with a
event
nose cone,
and all the
and then
different
comes out.
cars.
This is the refresh.
Yeah.
So
A little bit of history on the Model S there.
let's see if we refresh this. Still says 9:15 on this one. So I guess we were right. It is delayed as usual. Welcome to a Tesla live event, everybody.
It's almost like you're really there.
It's almost like you're really there. It is
And
always somewhat delayed.
And like we've mentioned before, this is actually the first Tesla event in 5 years that we haven't been to in person.
Yeah.
We were there for the Gigafactory event.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Model Y
seeing all
event,
this
you were there with
stuff. I don't know.
Scott, we were
I'm
there
trying
for
to
the
figure
first
out
Model
what's going
3
on.
builder event,
I
the
want to turn this
VIP
people back
orange
down.
event.
Full self-driving. Look at this. Boom, Model S, Model Y. Boom.
Do you think he's going to talk about full self-driving subscription tonight?
Yes.
And do you think the price of full self-driving is going up to $14,000
Yes.
tonight?
Yes.
Do.
I think that Elon likes to reward people.
How's that a reward?
He likes to reward people who were
Early?
Who were early, I think.
Oh, so that's a reward for all the people who bought full self-driving at $10,000?
Yes, everyone who reserved the Model S Plaid.
Can I tell you something? I've been kind of anecdotally polling people, and nobody is. I believe in Elon. A lot of money to put down. Quite do yet, and where it already can do enhanced autopilot on highways.
Here's what I want to say. It's going to be unpopular.
Yeah. What are you going to say, man? What are you going to say?
15? They came out with autopilot. Yeah, version 1, 2016. Yeah. It was the Mobile Island.
You guys are just talking
We had it on
shit.
Sparky.
I'm going to go
and
see what other people are saying. Well, this guy is live streaming too. So there's a few people on here on live stream. I don't know if you're marketing other people for live stream, but this guy, you know, maybe you guys should go over his channel and tell him that I'm sent you. You know, this guy right here. Right here. But yeah, he's always enjoy watching this guy.
Talked about that. Oh, sorry.
I don't know why I like
Starlink,
so much Tesla.
Find yourself a satellite.
stuff.
Come on. It's going to be 11.
can't
Ernest says, I
afford
watch you all the
Tesla.
time, man. Keep up the great work. Oh, thank you, Ernest. Appreciate that. How far until you think you'll buy a Tesla?
Well, I just like-
Man, it's so just... It's...
I think I just like the engineering process. I just think I like the engineering process of like the whole process of engineering. I think I like the whole concept of what is possible and moving along what is possible, right? That's why I like. Maybe I should restart the live stream. Cause maybe it'd be more entertaining if we was able to chat with more people. I just, but I really enjoy. I really enjoy the. Really enjoy the whole concept of like what we can do with everything and like where the future of technology going and all these things and like thinking about where we're going to be in a few years. Like, like I really like the whole concept of that, I really like the whole concept of, of everything we can do. And everything else. Figuring out what we can do and what the technology is going to be in a few years and figuring out like what the future of technology like in a few years, like people don't think that everybody going to have a job and be working, and really people need to be using their brains a little bit more and be thinking about things and being more creative and trying to work together to make the world a better place and working on ourselves and working on our abilities and working on everything else, because that's what's going to be the the biggest thing about everything else is like um here I just turn normal chat off. I just turned that off. So now we can go. Now you guys can chat. And now we have 8 people watching. So, yeah, I really inquire about what is really possible. What is really possible with the future of everything, and you know what's the future of mankind? Where are we going? What are we doing with our lives? And where are we going um as the future of mankind? Like what are we doing with our lives? You know? Hey Robbie. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, live chat to read. What the hell is this? People can reply to the chat comments. Um. Okay. Add more tags and stuff. Tesla news and Tesla electric truck car. If you are a great, it would be great if a Tesla Eric make a goat something. Yeah, I know. Um, here we go. Here we go. So we're gonna get some more people here in a minute. Just updated some of the search features. Maybe I can. What did it say? You think I should wear my goat horns for this live stream? I don't know. Maybe if you super chat it. But I don't think I should. When is the event going to be? You know, I'm just really thinking, really interesting, kind of figure out where the future, the how fast technology is advancing, the fact that we are going to the moon again, and the fact that we're going to Mars, the fact that we are working on all these new technology. You know, like it kind of like I watch a lot of videos about people making stuff, right? And a lot of them are like making like superhero costumes or whatever, Batman costumes and like different like. And I'm not really that into comics or you necessarily even know what these people are talking about. But the fact the whole problem solving on how to like put things together, I always like to build like. Wouldn't mind having me a maker space and a design center. You know, like manufacturing things and welding You know? So, you know, I wouldn't mind getting me a garage so I can start working on projects and stuff. Yeah. Thinking about how to do all that and stuff and working garage, you know. So, whoa, we got something happening. Yeah, we got a live. We are live. Tesla Model X, Model X, Model S. We are live. Whoa, Tesla. Please like, subscribe, share the video now. Please like, subscribe, share the video now. Now let's get it also. Yeah, you guys haven't missed anything. Yeah, you guys haven't missed anything. Still loading. Loading, loading, loading. Let's get that, man. Come on, Tesla. Now you can do it. Just do it. Just. Yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know, man. Are they going to start or what?
Popcorn,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. That was really
Oh, is that the F-150?
Yeah.
We're kind of doing some mukbang. Yeah, later. Yeah. So it's possible we'll be sitting here tonight.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Let's see. Wow, chat's going by really quick.
Yeah, like,
Whoa. Oh my God, hammer. It's hammer time!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fremont, California. We're out here at the test track of our Fremont factory, just a few meters away from where we actually build all of our Tesla vehicles. We're super excited to have you all here. In fact, almost 9 years ago, on June 22nd, 2012, we had our first Model S delivery event right over there in the factory. So we've come a long way in a few years. We set out to design, engineer, and manufacture the best car in the planet, and we've been working tirelessly every day to try to make that happen. And tonight, we're going to show you the next best version of Model S. And I brought this along because we might be breaking a few records. But more about that later. So let's get Elon out here and have him show you how we made the best car in the world.
Best car in the world. We tell you this is something to be psyched about.
A car of any kind. The Model S. This is an ambitious goal to create a whole new kind of car. A lot of Wall Street is betting Tesla can't get it done.
Yeah, wow.
coming and thanks for tuning in. So, as Franz was saying, this is 9 years since we delivered the first Model S, the first car produced here in Fremont. So almost a decade, and I think we're really taken it to a whole new level with Plaid. Some of you may know that, I mean, basically our product plan is stolen from Spaceballs. So we've gone Plaid speed. What we really wanted to achieve here is like, well, why make this really fast car that's crazy fast and everything? And I think there is something that's quite important to the future of sustainable energy, which is that we got to show that an electric car is the best car, hands down. You know, so it's got to be clear. It's like, man, this is sustainable energy cars. It can be the fastest cars, can be the safest cars, can be the most kick-ass cars in every way. And that's why we did the Plaid. It's just to show hands down, this is the way to go. So, yes. Pressing slide. There we go. All right. So, we've made huge improvements from the original car. Well, actually, who here, has anyone here, probably some have, bought the early Model S, like the, yeah. Well, thank you for your support. You can see the huge improvements we've made. So, and it started off with good performance, but now with Plaid, we've managed to break the 2-second barrier, if you will. No production car has ever done 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. And this is a 4-door car, seats 5 adults, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, you know, this thing moving. I mean, this is like what I call like limit of physics engineering. It's not relative. It's like, what does physics say we can do? Because physics is the law and everything else is a recommendation. So, in addition to its crazy performance, it's also got a longer range. Even with the tri-motor high performance, it's got almost a 400-mile range. And in the dual motor configuration, it's got a 412-mile range. So, 420, give or take. So, that joke will never end. So, and we've also improved the supercharging speed, so you can get 187 miles of range in 15 minutes. So, yeah, so the quickest production car, to be clear, of any kind ever made, like I said, first to ever break the 2-second barrier. Later tonight, you will get a chance to drive around the track, and like this is really something you have to feel to believe, because it hits you right in the limbic system. It's like, damn, like, whoa, yeah. It is basically, what is the car that can, how can we make a spaceship a car, you know? So, hello. See, yep. And then in terms of additional stats, it's also the fastest production car to complete a quarter mile, so 9.23 seconds. It's got a 200-mile-an-hour top speed, over 1,000 horsepower, almost 400-mile range. Like I said, charges so fast, you know, it'll be probably done by the time you have a coffee, basically. And talking about some of the sort of the details behind it. So we have an all-new battery pack. And then something we're really proud of is the new carbon-sleeved rotors for the motor. So this is the first time that to the best of our knowledge, there's been a production electric motor that has a carbon overwrap rotor. So this is a super hard thing to do because carbon and copper have, you know, at very different rates of thermal expansion. So in order to do a carbon overwrapped rotor, you've got to wind it at extremely high tension. It's a very hard thing to do. We actually had to design the machine that makes the rotor. So that no such machine existed before. It also means we can have the electromagnetic field be super efficient and have a tight gap even at super high RPM. And it's single speed from 0 to 200 miles an hour. So it's just, the RPM is so crazy that just the centrifugal force wants to expand the rotor. So the carbon overwrap actually holds the rotor, basically holds the rotor together. It's like this madness. So, yeah. So let's see. In fact, we're going to show you the motor. In fact, you might have had a chance to see the drive unit. And we can go closer. I mean, this is really an amazing work of engineering. Yeah, there's just never been an electric motor like this. I mean, you can pick this motor up with your hands, and it can accelerate a 2-ton car at 60 miles an hour in 2 seconds. I mean, that kind of power to weight is insane. Yeah. So it goes. It goes up to 20,000 RPM and maybe a little more. So. Yeah, I'm just taking a close look at it. So, let's see. Okay, let's switch back to the slides, I think. So, we also were able to achieve the lowest drag coefficient of any car ever made. So, really, I think Tesla engineering has outdone itself here. This is a car that looks good, but also gets an incredible drag coefficient. And this is the true drag coefficient of the car, including with wheels in motion. Sometimes you'll hear drag coefficients quoted, but that'll be without the wheels moving. And the wheels cause sort of air churn and incremental drag. And this is the actual drag coefficient of the car. So it's to have a good-looking sports car, have that lower drag coefficient is really tough. So we also have the latest and greatest in heat pump, which is basically the HVAC system for the car. It's 30% better cold weather range and requires 50% less energy for cabin heating in freezing conditions. Yeah, so you'll see very little degradation in cold weather. And the radiator is twice as big for heat rejection. So you'll be able to actually do back-to-back 0 to 60s, go on the track, just full ass, and as you'll see tonight, this car is just going to be over and over again, and it doesn't get winded. I think we got to take this back to maybe the Nürburgring. Let's see what happens. And then, of course, when we first delivered the Model S, there were no superchargers anywhere in the world. So back in 2012, no superchargers anywhere. Now there are 25,000 superchargers all around the world. So, we opened 30 just in the last week. And we're just going to keep going so that you can basically travel anywhere you want with peace of mind, super easy. Keep increasing the power of the superchargers. We're 250 kilowatts. So obviously that we'll start going to 280, 300, 350. Yeah. So. And then it's also engineered for maximum safety as well. So in fact, this is designed to be our aspiration for this car. It still has to be tested by the US government, but we think we can get the lowest probability of injury of any car ever tested. So, in fact, these are the actual NHTSA probability of injuries numbers. All top 5 cars with the lowest probability of injuries ever tested. All 5 are Teslas. So with the Plaid Model S, what you have is a car that is faster quicker than any sports car, and like faster than any Porsche, safer than any Volvo, in the same car. That's insane. It's like, you know, yeah. So, and then the design, we've obviously made a lot of refinements to the exterior, and then we've completely redone the interior. So I think once you drive the new Model S, it really feels like you're driving the future. And other cars are gonna, especially like non-Tesla cars, are gonna feel very last century. So, all new interior. As you can see, we changed the orientation of the main screen, so it's easier to watch movies and that kind of thing in landscape. Yeah, exactly. I mean, in other notes, we have ventilated front seats. So, yeah. Anyway, I think it's really, you drive around and it really feels like, okay, we're in 2021. Great. We have this yoke steering wheel, which is a little different, but I think once you try it, you'll think it's great. The visibility of the main screen is super clear, especially for autopilot. So you can see the entire panoramic view you can basically see the mind's eye of the car. Yeah, it's really cool. So. And then we've gotten rid of the stalks. So, like, I think generally all input is error. So we want, if you have to do something that the car could have done already, that should be taken care of. The software should just do it. So you can actually just literally walk up to the car, it senses that you're approaching, unlocks the car based on your phone. It just basically pairs with your phone, knows that you're coming to the car, opens the door, extends the handle, you sit down, and you just drive. You don't have to press the drive or anything like that. The car knows you want to drive. It figures like, yeah, good guess. You know? So, and then it's using the autopilot system to know where the obstacles are. So obviously, if there's something in front of you, you want to go backwards, and if there's something in back of you, you want to go front. Most likely, and then it will adapt to your to your needs. So if it sees that you're always doing this, you're changing to reverse or forward in particular situations, it'll try to remember that and geocode it to that location. So then you won't have to do it in the future. It will just keep minimizing the amount of input that you need to do until the car just reads your mind. So it's gonna be great. Yeah. So we've redesigned the remove the interior so that the front IP is actually slimmer and thinner. So we were able to move the front seats forward, giving more room to the back seat, and we reclined the back seat more and reduced the interior trim. So basically, the current Model S, the back seat is not amazing, but the new one, it's actually a legit back seat. I'd say it's like it's good. So you can, I think it's quite a comfortable back seat, and you've got also a rear screen, and you can control everything from the back. Yeah. So it's got dual inductive chargers for your phones in the back and dual inductive in the front. And it's a 36-watt power supply, so you can actually charge like your, laptop or anything. Basically, it's a 36-watt USB-C. Yeah. It can also pair with multiple Bluetooth devices simultaneously. So multiple people could be controlling music, or somebody could be playing a video game. So it's you can do multiple wireless things simultaneously. And then similar to the Model 3 and Y, instead of having air vents, we use intersecting columns of air. So, and we just vary the speed of the air. So you don't have to, there's no vents that you can see. And you can just touch the screen and move the screen around, and it'll just move the air wherever you want it. And the air is much more diffuse. It just feels like an invisible air conditioning system. It's great. So, and it's a tri-zone, so there's a zone for the rear, and a front and left front, right front zone. So. And then the 17-inch touchscreen it feels like a movie theater. The sound is incredible. Yeah, so you can really, it's like a home theater experience. So if you're sitting somewhere waiting, or for whatever reason, or at a supercharger, you can just catch up on your favorite Netflix show, or iTunes, or whatever the case may be, YouTube. And of course, you can also play video games. So, and the same thing for the rear. So you can, rear, it basically the system feeds all three screens, and so you can do things to front, rear. It's great. We have an all-new sound system designed by Tesla Audio, and we have acoustic glass throughout the car, so the car is very quiet when going down the highway. Even at very high speeds, if you're like doing like 100 miles an hour, still quiet. This is a Tesla-designed codec, so it will keep uploading improved versions of the sound system. It's completely software-defined, so we'll keep tweaking it and dynamically adjusting to whether you're using streaming, or whether it's coming via Bluetooth from your phone, or different streaming services. It'll actually, and if the data rate changes, it'll adapt that. So basically, it always sounds good. And it's just going to get better. So, yeah. And then we've got an all-new UI. Really want waypoints. Okay, does everybody here want waypoints? All right, fine, we'll do waypoints. God damn it. All right. All right, we'll do waypoints, fine. But obviously it also interfaces with your calendar. So if you just, basically if you just get in the car and you just sort of swipe down from navigate, you don't have to enter anything, just swipe down. The car will automatically figure out if you want to go to home, work, or what's on your calendar. So it'll default to calendar priority. And obviously, if you're at home and it's kind of a weekday or whatever, it assumes you're going to go to work. So you just swipe down, automatically navigates to work, and checks traffic and gives you an optimal route. So it's just like a nice little easy thing. And you can actually set it to automatically generate the most probable route. So you just get in, and it's going to guess what route you want, and you don't have to press anything. Yeah. So anyway, the UI is like basically easy to move around, expand, contract, shift music to the left, to the right, and we're going to keep improving it. So it basically feels like a modern tablet or phone. And then it's not PS4, it's PS5. So I think there's never been a car that has state-of-the-art computing technology, state-of-the-art infotainment, where this is literally at the level of a PlayStation 5. So, yeah, I mean, if you think about the future where the car is often in autopilot or full self-driving mode, then entertainment is going to become increasingly important. So you're going to want to watch movies, play games, use the internet, just little things you want to do if you're not driving. And this is actual PlayStation 5 level performance. So we're going to try to do a gaming demo. Yes. It can play Cyberpunk. So this is somebody playing the car right now. This is so playing live. Yeah. So it's like pretty great. So have fun in the game. It's gonna be great. So all right. So high frame rate will do 60 frames a second with state-of-the-art games. All right, so we got incredible performance, interior of the future. I think engineering that's practically alien. So, like I said, simultaneously the safest car in the world and the fastest. This is insane. So, we also got look at some things like the power curve. So I think this really illustrates the difference. It maintains 1,000 horsepower all the way up to 200 miles an hour. This car crushes. All right. So, yes. All right, and deliveries begin now. So we're in production. We're going to deliver the first 25 cars now, and then basically we should be at several hundred cars per week soon, and 1,000 cars a week probably next quarter. So please enjoy. We put a lot of work into this. I'd like to thank the incredible work of the Tesla engineering and production teams. My hat is off to Tesla engineering, production, design, the whole group. They put their heart and soul into this. So hope you enjoy it. So let's deliver some cars. All right.
So everybody picking up their cars.
Did they just forget to put it in the presentation, or did they eliminate it from the when they announced it back in January? They mentioned active noise cancellation, and we were really looking forward to that. I didn't hear him mention it today, so hopefully that didn't get cut. Yeah, so hopefully that's still there, and they just didn't put it in the bullet points. But I think a lot of people would be interested in that. It does say they'd have that acoustic glass, so that should help keep the noise level down as well. But I want that active noise cancellation.
Sorry, my mic receiver died. That's how long this event took. But anyway.
He's back now.
Confetti! I guess that's basically it from Tesla's standpoint. Now, we'll go ahead and just discuss what we saw, what we didn't see, what we liked, what we didn't like.
We'll hang out a little bit longer with you guys.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm a little bummed.
2 hours.
Well, the
Yeah,
event
I'm
is
a
all.
little bummed we didn't get more range. I was hoping
Yeah.
for those 4680s, being that the price.
Was so
Jumped
basically
up.
we talked about it before. The price went up $10,000 last night,
Yeah.
and we're thinking that
Yeah,
was
the
gonna be
people are
signal
freaking
for
out
big
online
surprise
already.
coming. Maybe this plaid was going to have closer to that plaid plus range, but we see that the range did not go.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. You guys have any questions? Why didn't he mention Dogecoin? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe because of people giving a lot of slack over that because it's going up and down and stuff. So who knows? I'm probably gonna go down to the Tesla showroom here in a few days when they get when they get in, and I'll give you guys a look at the Model X's and Y's. Because the guy did say at the showrooms they are going to have them at the showroom probably before most people will have them. So, or before people will have them. So I think they are going to go to the showroom so we can see them. So in a few days, I feel like they should be here at the showroom. So yeah. Alright, well. Alright, thank you guys for coming. I'm going to end live stream now.